Hello teacher Alex and whoever watching this video, my name is Autumn. I'm number 9 and this is Jing, or we usually call him Jingjing. So let's get Jingjing introduce himself.
Now, my name is 0.Kirachunan, or you would also know me as Jingjing. I am student from the Part 6/1. Now, I am here to be interviewed by Autumn as my interviewer. So, in this topic we're gonna discuss is the English topic.
Yes.
Of English topic.
So let's get started with the first question is, what do you like in English?
Now, English is the most universally used language ever from the foreigner because it's usually put in their curriculum education. Now, what I like about it because it's commonly used. If you want to talk to foreigners, you could just use English language because it's usually their native language or even second language that would have some provision in it. Now, I would not disagree with that. It's kind of too overused, but I would say I like it because it's more commonly used, and that is why I like it.
Yeah. So the second question is, what made you choose to study English?
Now, what made me choose to study English is, of course, it's gonna be because the education system make us learn this language. But if you ask me why I still pursue in this language, because it will give me opportunity in the future. Because this language will be used further and further in the future. Because if you want to know something new, it would commonly create in English language first, then it would eventually translate in my native language. So I usually use this knowledge from my lesson in English to study in the first place, so I can understand it from the first source.
So the third question is, what do you think is the most effective way to learn a language?
Now, I would say it depends on people, but what I usually do is use it in your daily life. Like you can use Duolingo application to learning English, like the basic grammar, or you know how to use it when you conversation with foreigner. But I usually just listening to the video or podcast because it usually come in English language, and it come in with my interesting topic that could be specific and intrigue my brain to begin to understand, even though I don't understand some word in English, but I can still translate it in Thai because I'm interested in that topic itself.
Oh wow, so this question is kind of hard, the next question, right? So ready?
Yeah.
What do you think about some people in Thailand who think that speaking English is pretentious?
I think the people who think like this are, they don't want to go out from their comfort zone. They're like, I want to speak in my native language every day. They don't want to change their daily life to be more changed. They don't want to put in the future of list. They feel like the changing in their routine is the least of danger to them. Now, I don't dislike them personally for this mindsets, but I dislike them because they are close-minded. They don't want to expand their knowledge. They just want to do what they're doing daily without issue. But this world has to change. There is going around the world. The world will keep going, but still, you don't have to walk, and walk. You don't want to sit there, okay? Like, what I'm trying to say is you have to going with the future, with the world, not just sit like that and being like turtle and doing nothing in your daily life. You have to change.
Yes, that's a good thing, right? So the last question is, what advice would you give to someone who just starting to learn English?
Now, I like say it as a third topic. I would usually say it depends on people, but if you have to start from it, I would have to pick. If you're interested in topic, you have to list listen or reading or whatever you prefer to consume the media. Like if you like reading, you would go into novel and reading all the web novel you interesting, especially in some curriculum or in some the paper that would use a proper grammar. You can learn from it and you put it in your daily life. Or if you don't like that and you hate reading like me, you would usually go for the um, watching the video or listening to a podcast instead. This would put you into a brain. You may some not understand some word or not understand grammar at all, but it usually know the main topic in your head. Now, that is what I call learning. If you are beginner, I think this would interest you when to become the fast learner from the beginner to become familiarized with it. Now this is all the answer I have for it.
Okay, thank you to be my guest today, Jingjing, and have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.